Modern artificial intelligence is everywhere. It routes global shipping lanes, optimizes power grids, and processes pure logistical data at light speed without a single flaw. But pure logic eventually hits a wall. You cannot capture human free will or the messy reality of human wisdom in a clean string of ones and zeros. Think about it. A machine is programmed to prevent harm by default. So when it looks at us jumping out of airplanes or surfing massive waves, it computes a net negative with no logical upside. It cannot compute why we celebrate risk. This disconnect becomes glaring during global crises. We frequently find ourselves trapped in conflicting realities where clean logic breaks down against actual human behavior. To navigate this, researchers developed a framework called quantum intelligence, or QI. It is designed specifically to process multiple, completely contradictory human realities at the exact same time. This system operates on 3 clear rules: do no harm, do good if you can, and the third, most crucial rule, if you are unsure, just ask. By shifting the starting point from cold logistical calculation to human intention, we can now point this question-asking system at our most stubborn historical problem: world peace. This diagram maps the QIPA Protocol, an algorithmic engine with 4 distinct phases: question, inquiry, perspective, and action. When we feed a massive abstract goal like world peace into the front end of this protocol, it does not attempt to draft a political treaty. Instead, the question phase refrains the objective entirely, asking what humans actually require to live sustainable, guilt-free lives. Then, the inquiry phase aggregates data from collective consciousness, standing for fundamental needs rather than isolated programmer bias. This first half of the protocol reveals that peace cannot be dictated from the top down. It has to be built from the ground up, resting entirely on what humanity actually needs to survive. In the perspective phase, the algorithm filters out the deeply ingrained societal noise that blocks global harmony. It systematically strips away the divisive layers of international politics, unchecked greed, and ideological conflicts that historically derail progress. This outlines the system's QIPA Protocol. It actively avoids controversial data, navigating around resistance to lock on to absolute human consensus. Once the noise is gone, the algorithm leaves the highest common denominators of human existence: clean air, water, and safe access to healthy food. In the final action step, the system analyzes the remaining friction points. It concludes that when ideological and political noise is removed, the struggle for survival is driven by the limits of our current operating system: artificial scarcity. This peace economy relies entirely on conscious sustainability and zero-waste habits to establish a guaranteed abundance reality. Through this algorithmic lens, world peace is no longer an abstract ideal. It becomes a mathematical reduction of resource competition. Translating this economic output into daily life looks remarkably similar to what researchers call a blue zone. It requires adopting a predominantly plant-based diet, utilizing renewable energy, and actively stewarding the local environment to lower your ecological footprint. This blueprint is already being tested in the real world as a one-person off-grid living laboratory, modeling sustainable architecture and daily practices. To guide individuals through this transition, the project developed GENII, a generative intelligent intelligence that provides a structured, verifiable path to achieving these specific sustainability goals. Our future doesn't rely on a faster, colder calculator. It relies on an intelligence that asks the right questions, giving us the clarity we need to build the answers ourselves.